sister them, love Sidom, Tawi Oja, and listen to Dr. Bull, which you get for tell we about this wonderful organization we don't open for we all and for the better of the youth STEM in Sierra Leone. So I will introduce Dr. Bull for Canada.
Bang, 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 bang. Yeah. Hope for the youth Sierra Leone. Try and understand. We got better plans for the nation. Yeah, that's our ambition. Transforming into the youth for tomorrow. Yeah. Hey. Transformative leaders.
Thank you,
for the youth Sierra Leone. Try and understand.
That plenty information we give us. Anabona Kamakwes, Kakwa Chief Dombo District. Because I claim the birthright to that. So it's Kakwa Chief Dombo District. My people then. Now with great humility, Tinapia, for talk to you, the youths them of Sierra Leone, with the free tongue and connect. And the leaders them for hope for youth Sierra Leone. But first I want to tell God thank you for this opportunity, for the guidance and the vision. And I want to tell my family, thank you, and my wife for allowing me to share my vision and my energy to the people of Sierra Leone. Because I get calls every minute, calls from Freetown. I have more friends now than I ever before. And to all the friends and well-wishers that we join today, you tell me, say, una care for Sierra Leone. You see, here as a social justice activist and a true patriot of Sierra Leone, and not as a politician. So the one that we come for politics, you come at the wrong place. We're not to support non-political party, and we're not to support non-presidential candidate. The mission is very simple. As I talk to the youths that with the Freetown, several of them connect right now. Now for address the sense of hopelessness we all don't talk about. But plenty people go ask, say, what made that system you decide to do this? And the only way I go answer this, now from a direct quote from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., where I will talk in English and open quotation. And he states, the time is always right to do what is right, end of quotation. The time is always right to do what is right. You see, me born 1961, where Sierra Leone gained independence. And it is my hope that I would see true independence of Sierra Leone before I die. You know, my personality right now, my vision probably stem from my experiences with history. See, when I'm in Peking, I attend Regent's Municipal School, in front of nursing school, 1965 to 1971. And if you know Regent's Square, in those days, SLPP office meeting at Batter Street, APC office meeting at Liverpool Street, one street. So you could imagine where I was in 1966, 67, during that turbulent period. As a child, I watched many youths being used for political gain, killed, many went to jail, others then damaged them. And growing up further, as a student at Sierra Leone Grammar School, I'm in part of that big movement in 1977. No college, no school. And during that period, they used lots of youths then. Nafabe College will cause a lot of problems. And then as a student at Nafabe College in the 80s, I also was part of lots of activities and witness and be part of demonstration. So me people are waiting with the seat today. You know, that's something we don't in Salon for a long time. You see, as much as some of we don't dabble here and dabble there, don't give one or two things. I realize they spend a lot of my time being the chief complainer, chief analyzer, big talk bookman, Natuse talk me, with no tangible action. So in a sense, I end up aiding and abetting the demise of the youth. I realized I was contributing to the decay with big talk and big. And so for this reason, to all the youths that they watch, as Ms. Barker said, we have to apologize because we spend a lot of energy failing you guys with social talk and complain. So me not the talk and complain, is the do. So I don't decide to take me 33 years of hope in America and take it back not to build the Athens of West Africa, but to build the new America of Africa. You see, as I meet with the growing leadership of this group, which they grow without leaps and bounds, one thing I tell them, me, I'm not afraid for fail in nothing where I do. You see, it's better for we try and fail and for not try at all. And so to the leaders of Hope for Youth Sierra Leone, I say kudos to you. And to the naysayers, we're not here for win. This is not a Premier League. We're here to make a difference and for impact the lives of the youths. You see, we're country in a beautiful country. We're very unique in the entire world, built on principles of unity, justice, peace. Then God-given rights there we will get in a salon under we flag we love so well, when Miss Matilda read part of the national anthem. We owe an obligation to we youth them for protect, then God-given right for them. We in a very unique nation, and we humanity with diversity of tribe and with religion, it bring we together in ways where you know go find nowhere in this world. And Hope for Youth Sierra Leone begin to say, we can create an umbrella who will bring all tribes, all districts, all political parties, all religion, everybody under follow will be one. But you see, in Sierra Leone, one major problem they affect we, and they affect we youth them. See, politics of tribalism, regionalism, corruption, selfishness, violence, hatred, it continues for the undermine the fabric of human decency, dignity, respect for properties and life and people with disability. And we youth them like that they see every day. And because they see politicians there as role model, they believe, say, that's not the best thing them for do. So Hope for Youth Sierra Leone, they come for transform their youth here for tell them, say, Una can be better leader, and Una for build the next Sierra Leone where we get unity, freedom, justice, and peace. No tribalism, no regionalism, no corruption, no selfishness, no violence, no hatred. And one for make sure, say, you tomorrow must be better than you today, and the tomorrow bambai for una picking and for be better past the one they will enjoy. So the message first now to the youths then, where they listen. You see, I want to tell you how we get here. You see, we educational system, they design them for indoctrinate you, for believe, say, your basic rights and privileges. They indoctrinate you for believe, say, violence and cost, now the best way for settle any plaba we will get. Also, they don't convince we for believe, say, with fundamental rights, once the government, they're not fundamental anymore. You see, Paulo Freire, one Brazilian bookman, me say this, and I will say it in English, because it's my favorite quote of all. He said, all education is with a purpose, and that purpose can only be political. For either we educate to liberate, or we educate to dominate, end of quotation. See, the Sierra Leone education, the street politics, party manifestos, with politicians then, they all designed a platform for dominate you thinking and think say you're not valuable. because they know the power of the youth. You see, the push for violence, what they see, say anytime you get plabber with somebody, not for fat, not for beater, not for killer, not for ghost news, is part of this place for change your mind. When you join Youth for Sierra Leone, you understand the power of your own youth. For let nobody not dominate you. You see, the next time any politician come to you and talk to you, say campaign for me, yes, we need politicians. But I want you to tell and say, me, with God on my side, and what I know but hope for Youth Sierra Leone right now. The H, you get for giving me good health. The O, you get for give me opportunity. The P, you get for promise me peace. The E, you get for educate me. If you not do them 4 basic things, then me not they go bonus for you. Me not they go take you drugs because you are election. I know they go boil baby pampers and drink them and take alcohol. And me not to go girl, you know, can use me because you get money. And I know they go kill nobody for you. And me youth them. Not go be 2 man. It not make sense. That culture of domination, it comes from that. So when I get for take care of yourself, and this Youth for Sierra Leone, they can empower una for let una see una work. You see, we generation and the previous generation, they don't fail una. But we from youth, Hope for Youth Sierra Leone, want to put an end to it. See, una are the future leaders of tomorrow. If you broke what you will get now in a half, where you believe that tomorrow you get for start for bill and back. So let nobody not convince you, say, let you go broke, waiting you not get. Because you put yourself tomorrow. So let me talk about how this hope go build the new America of Africa. With the talent we'll get, the resources we'll get, the principles of unity, freedom of justice, the freedom of religion, them intolerance, and let us build the portfolio where we want each of every one of us waiting at this platform right now for hope for Sierra Leone. You see, the other leaders, they don't talk about hope. And as we go through, I want you to build your hope because you, under the youth there, plenty in they will need, but this hope acronym now we get for use. So let's start with the H. H is start for health, but it also stands for hope itself. It stands for housing, place for sleep, not dinner alone. It also stands for human rights, the H. So we all get different way we could do it. You know, hope na Koinadugu different from hope na Pujao. Hope na Western area different from hope na Kono. So that we could empower we leaders then to say, we're not going to tell you waiting a hope na bo, you figure waiting a hope na bo. You see, the owner for opportunities. We get plenty of opportunities from tourism to jobs to projects. We get picking the way talented, we can open new industries. But we stifle them, say, go fight an election, go drink pampers, water, go do drugs, go do alcohol, we'll give you 1 bag less. Youth them on a value past that. The P, as they say, now for peace, but P also is for progress. Because if you get P, when a peace, you get progress, where you move forward. The E, think about the many E's then. The education, which is primary. And we look at apprenticeship program for we youths then. The E for the economy. The E for electricity. The E for equal rights. The E for expectations. The E for the environment. So hope get big meaning then. So honor the youths then. I want to believe on ourselves. Because we they be honor. I don't care who that you campaign for. Whether na ABC, DCC, PCC, APC, NGC, SFPP, you get right. But una self get for begin tina, we get this vision for change Sierra Leone politics. Now that this organization stand for. So to the leaders them, where they are so, una self get a responsibility. Every day I get calls and I get telephone and messages. They tell me about how this work big, how you go do them, who say we go do this, whether they sponsor you, if this is a political party. And I tell them simple. In the words of John F. Kennedy, and I quote in English, He says, ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you watching, listening to me, can do for your country. So for me, I ask myself, what thing I can do for Sierra Leone? That's what I'm trying to do right now. I do to give back to the youth of Sierra Leone. So you ask me, what's the next step? Well, we don't talk about finance, we don't talk about short-term goals, we don't talk about long-term goals and all of that stuff. But you get to take ownership. The Englishman call it onus. If for owner, say that this now I want for myself. Now I want for me picking them. Because we could only do that to start rebuilding this great nation with peaceful means, one youth at a time, one village at a time, one town at a time, one district at a time, one province at a time, and one region at a time, from Koinadugu to Pujero, from Western area to Kono. You see, leaders of hope for youth for Sierra Leone and the youth then, as patriotic Sierra Leoneans then, whether we fail or we succeed, we embark on the most difficult task that no Salon government not ever tackled or successfully addressed since Mitiamaga in 1961. And that is to empower the youth of Sierra Leone. Una Sidoy, I don't tell you my experience in the 60s as a child. So for 60 years, we don't watch the decline of the youth in the Salon. So this work, a big work. It's challenging, it's difficult, it's scary, it's intimidating. But you know, as a Kisena Creole, God, He not give you load where you never carry. So folks, this load we get for total. And what total we get for waka with them. And how will they waka with them? Well, this movement is like a marathon. See, for now they run marathon at 26 miles and change. Not to sprint to. Miss Bata talk about the relay. That's fine. This is a marathon relay. See, we cannot solve, let's believe this, 6 decades of problem in one day, or tomorrow, or 5 years, or 10 years from now. But if we do nothing, we are part of the failed society. So as of today, June 14, 2020, we have 2 choices. But only one good choice. It's like good and evil. Are you willing to be part of this movement to rebuild Sierra Leone? You see, we always say the race is not for the swift, nor the battle for the strong, but he who endures to the end. You see, like the biblical journey of the Israelites, some of us are at the Moses. We would start this race, but we will never make it to the promised land. But you, the youths, the Joshuas behind us, let me repeat it again. We may never see the true independent Sierra Leone. We are the Moses, we're leading you guys. But you, the Joshuas behind us, who would take them to the promised land, be sure, be ready. It could be 2030, 2040, 2050. Who knows where I'll be at that time? But I just want you to know that we are going to get there, and I believe it. You see, this is a dream, but it could become a reality, and we could only change it one way. We need to plant the seeds of hope. How do you plant them? You dig hole. You bury these seeds of hope. And after you plant them, what you get for the way you plant? You get for water them. And you detain them. And after you don't water and you detain them, you fertilize them. Let go. Let go. They begin to produce fruits. Some of you will never see this fruit. But the fruits that I'm talking about from this tree of hope, the mission of hope for youth. See, collectively, we must strive to see the end. And when we come together under God, which we all believe, Muslim and Christians, for the land that we love so well with the flag, green, white, and blue, I guarantee you, good things will come from it. With this vision, Once again, one youth at a time, one village at a time, one town at a time, one chiefdom at a time, one district at a time, one province at a time, one region at a time. Collectively, we will build a Sierra Leone that is not a red Sierra or a green Sierra, but a Sierra Leone where the principles of justice, let me say it again, justice, unity, freedom, peace, that supports this tribal diversity, religious differences, and the love for mortal man. Time for dinner, sir. So to you, the youths of Sierra Leone, and to the leaders in this group, I say to you, join, build, be a part of, give your time, your talent, your resources to build the Sierra Leone that we love so well, and the entire world would look at it and call it the America of Africa. We have the talent, we have the resources, we have the tools. Let us not just relax and say, I've been in America or England for 30 years, I don't care about that. We should care. It is a civic duty. God bless you all, and God bless her. Thank you for your participation.
Transformative leaders, hope for the youth Sierra Leone. Try and understand, we got better plans for the nation, yeah. That's our ambition. Transform into the youth for tomorrow, yeah. Transformative leaders.
Oh, don't come for with the woman there, with the woman there. Say no to prostitutions.
You know me see me like a carpenter and I go make them. Yeah. Up for you, Sierra Leone, don't come. See what is done, oh. Yeah, bad.